Hello, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. 2 days ago, I sold all my Bitcoin, Ton, Ethereum, all positions, spot and derivatives. We had a big crash on the announcement that Donald Trump sent submarines towards Russia, nuclear submarines. And then I bought the dip yesterday when Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump, said, buy the dip on Bitcoin and Ethereum. My thinking, this is the president's son saying this. He must have some inside information. And my thinking is that the US government is buying Bitcoin. Since then, the trades are about even, Ethereum a little bit down. I added more onto the Bitcoin trade when it dropped more as well. I'm going to show you Bitcoin and Ethereum trades. You have to do your own due diligence. These are my trades. I've been doing this for 24 years of trading and 6 years every day for free on these channels. You can watch my videos. You can try to learn if you want. If you make money from me, I want you to hire social media marketers to push messages of peace into the world. Anti-war and peace. Make that a pledge. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Jesus. Hit the subscribe button, smash up thumbs up button, turn on the bell. If you have questions, let me know in the comments down below. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into technicals. You can see my account sitting at 880. A little on the week down from 960, so took an 80k hit. Even though I got out of the market, still took an 80k hit. On the month up, still about 100k, but gave back about 80k. You can see where I sold Bitcoin. Where I sold Bitcoin when I warned everyone about 2 days ago at 115,000, and then we dropped to 113,000. That's when Donald Trump, son Eric Trump, said to buy the dip. And I bought there 3 Bitcoin, and then it dropped more, and it dropped down to 111,000 this morning, 870, and I added half a Bitcoin there. So now I've got 3.5 Bitcoin, up $1,100. It's almost $400,000 trade. So I'm back in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum I bought when Donald Trump's son. I sold when I warned everyone about the drop. Then the nuclear submarine talk came out, and we dropped from 3,600. I added more at 3,400. I added 100 Ethereum. Then it dropped further this morning, and I added another 5 Ethereum at 3,300. Now we're back at 3,470. Funding fee is negative. The Ethereum trade is still negative 980, but it's only down $15 from when I opened it. It's a $369,000 trade. Funding fee on Ethereum is negative, so I'll start getting paid to open this, to keep this trade open. Bitcoin funding fee is positive. My account 880, and you can see now, besides those 2 trades, I'm nearly all cash. You have to do your own due diligence, everyone. These are my trades. Let's jump into the market. You can see the market dropped. Everything in the market dropped after I warned everyone with that sell a few days ago. Ton got a big bounce. Ton is pushing up. I didn't enter back in. Uni also bouncing. World bouncing. Ethereum bouncing. Which is beautiful. Ton is still pumping from when we were buying it at 250, but I closed the trades. Now we're pushing up. We're jumping charts for Bitcoin. On the weekly charts, the week is about to finish on Bitcoin in 13 hours and 41 minutes. You can see on the Crypto Guru bot, it's still a blue buy, which it fired from 2023 at 20K. It's still a blue buy now. Bitcoin indicator bot fired a buy 2 weeks ago at 123K. And it's still fired a sell. It's still showing a sell. Stochastic is starting to come down. Let's see how low it goes. But there's big supports at 110, 99, and 93. And I posted when I bought these trades. You can see here over on X, 109,400 followers. Done. So 21 day ago. Let me say it again. Buy the dips. Eric Trump. And then I said 23 hours ago, let's go. And I bought 3 Bitcoin, and 100 Ethereum. Then it dropped further after he said that, and then I added more Bitcoin added to the trade on that spike down. That was 9 hours ago. 12,000 people saw that post, and now I'm back into Bitcoin and Ethereum, but not any other altcoins. I'm just going to trade it now because it's overbought. So we're jumping back into Bitcoin technicals. On the technicals, there's big support at 110, 99, and 93K. Stochastic coming down on the weekly. On the daily, though, oversold. We're oversold on the daily, extremely oversold. The last time we were this oversold on Bitcoin, it was, I would say here, in June 2025, so 2 months ago, and Bitcoin was sitting at 100,000 when it was that oversold. We were also that oversold when it spiked down on 20th of June and it came down to 198K. And this time we're also that oversold on the daily. It seems to be finding support here, but the major support is 110. If you haven't taken a trade, I would set trades at 110 and 99. Those are where I would put trades. There is a support here, I would say, and then there's probably one here, 97. And then there's the yearly support sitting here at 89. These are support lines. So these is where I would buy Bitcoin and I would leave enough to average down. I wouldn't just go all in now, and my trades are the same. If it comes down, I will add more. And you can see my Bitcoin trade, the liquidation price I have on Bitcoin is 105, and I would add more margin to it. Same with Ethereum, 2,900, I would add more margin and I would build that position if we come down more. Where I would take a short trade is off this support, if not in a trade yet, and I've got buy orders at 110. I would set that trade 110,000. Stop loss I would set 108,000. But I wouldn't. I would add margin and I would just keep coming down. But you have to do your own due diligence. And take profit, I would take it to 123. But I want to show you my target of this inverse head and shoulders. However, we have to keep in mind that it is overbought and it is getting a bit of pullback. But if this inverse head and shoulders plays out on Bitcoin, I closed it because everything was overbought on the stochastic. If this plays out, the target is 145K of that inverse head and shoulders. It's just a hunch. Why would Donald Trump's son say that unless he knew that the US government or someone is buying a lot of Bitcoin? He wouldn't take that risk, in my opinion. So I would take the trade at 110, stop loss at 108. You have to do your own due diligence. This is quite risky. Risking 1,600 to make 36,000 per Bitcoin with no leverage. 10x leverage would be 360,000 profit. That's the trade I would take on Bitcoin at 110K. And I'm going to set another trade that I've got at 99K. And I'm going to set another trade at 110K for another half a Bitcoin. At 110K for half a Bitcoin, it will add to this trade. Let's see if it pulls back. Currently, my trade is up 1,200. The Ethereum trade is down 1,400. Let's go into Ethereum. Ethereum pulled back as well when I warned everyone. Then we had the nuclear submarine talk. Then it dropped. You can see the major supports at 3,200 and 2,800. So I would put buy orders both there. We don't know how low it can pull back. I'm still bullish. And again, the stochastic on the daily is it oversold within 1 day. You can see here the stochastic oversold within 1 day. That plus Trump, that's why I bought more. But if you zoom out, you can see on the weekly, the stochastic isn't oversold. But we are still in a bull market, in my opinion. However, we've got major supports at 3,200 and 2,800, and that's where I would set trades. And again, those are the trades I've got here, and I've got big Ethereum trades at 3,300. I've got World Trade 76, TON $2.90, Uni $6.70. TON and Uni are both pumping, which is interesting. Let's see how it continues on the weekend. And this is when I warned everyone 2 days ago about closing my trades. And by the way, 2 days left to win this $1,000 freedom giveaway. Free speech, medical choice, peace. How to join 1 minute. Save the green picture posted on X, Instagram, TikTok, Shorts. Add voice choice, peace. James Crypto Guru. So far, the top posts. Ermefi. This is more than just a win. It's a mission. He's got 336 views. Fan of JCG, 2,700, 192, 145 views. I'm going to give it to a real person that's always been supporting me. My post has 37,000 views, and I'm going to sort it by the top and who keeps supporting me the most, and who has the most views. This guy 2,400, Grace 2,400, Wolf King 540. Maybe I get Grok to pick the winner because it doesn't sort it by the real. See, it keeps changing, which is interesting. Let's see, James Crypto Guru, 336. When I hit 85,000, interesting, 2,700. My post 37,000, 1,300. So I have to look through it. This guy 2,800 milli. And see who's going to win this $1,000. I'll do it by both the most views and the most real account that supports me the most. So far, it seems to be one of those ones at the top that are winning. But there's 2 or 3 days remaining on this competition, which would be beautiful. Also, join everyone in the Telegram. There's 647 people online discussing right now. They're talking about Ethereum. Did you see James took 700K? I'm not sure what you mean. Ton has flown. Ton is pumping, which is good to see. Ton is still going. Even with that pullback, people discussing, you can join them all in the conversation. There's 647 of you online right now. All the links are down below under the video. Bybit, you get a 60K bonus. It's the main exchange that I use for leverage trading and trading in general. And you can get the Bybit debit card, which is connected to your trade. So I can just spend my money. I spend a lot from my account. The Telegram is free. You can join everyone, discuss. Make sure you take the Crypto Master Course and the Stock Room Master Course, the Law of Money, so you understand everything we're doing before you join in and start talking about maybe you don't know. Take the courses to understand everything, then join the conversation. Weex $200 sign up bonus, and it's KYC free, and the bonus goes up to $20,000. And X, you can follow me down below. These are some of the comments of students. Process of buying $2 million house. I'm up 122K. I'm up over $1 million. And you can see I've got a lot of comments like this. 122K. You're the guru of gurus, James. My 2K is now 8K. This guy made 500%. Best teacher ever, best role model ever. Thank you so much. And you can just see many, many people making gains and discussing and buying things and recommending. It's amazing. Join everyone in there. That's my, also yesterday's video, 2 of 10, 5,000 views. And over on X, it got crazy views. Let's see how many views that video got where I warned everyone that I sold. It got 26,000 views, which is beautiful. Let's read some of your comments. Peace and love from Israel. We love you, James. Thank you very much. Love everyone. I hope you all, I push for peace, everyone. Anti-war, push for peace. You're all brothers and sisters. You've been tricked into harming each other. Push for peace. Jay, you called it. You saw on the stochastic because I thought you're mad. Now I realize you're right. Thanks in case. I should have trusted you, but good buddy. Thank you. Starting to think you're a disciple of a new religion, Guru Bitcoinism. You are great, James. Peace. Morning, James. Good morning. Appreciate your thoughts and promotion of peace. Hope it's for all religions, colors, and creeds. You're all brothers and sisters, everyone. James, when all the coins go up, only Bitcoin go up and down. Not sure what you mean. Thank you for the tip, Serenich. Hi, James. Do you have advice? No stop loss for the 99K. I've set the trade. I'm back into Bitcoin, which I posted. It's always right from James. Experienced man, perfect. Great words from you. I knew that something good. I don't think the bull market is over. Trump isn't. People discussing a lot of messages. Thank you all for the post. I don't think the bull market is over, everyone. I think this is just beginning. But we have to see how these wars play out. If they keep pushing for like nuclear submarines is not a good sign. But for Eric Trump to be posting, go buy the dip on Bitcoin and Ethereum, in my opinion, he knows the US government is building a reserve. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Let me know what you're doing in the markets. You have to make your own decisions. I'm just showing you what I do, and hopefully you can learn from my wins and my losses and my mistakes and my gains and try to understand what you're doing and try to not make the mistakes. Don't use leverage in the beginning. If you're too emotional and you're not a good trader, you haven't studied, I would just be buying Tesla, Google, Nvidia, Bitcoin, whatever amount I had every month extra. I would just be buying them every month, dollar cost average. Then I would learn trading. I would learn how Bitcoin works, how cryptocurrency works, USDT. If you don't know how to send or receive USDT, you have some studying to do, my friend. Love you all. Have an amazing day. Push for peace. If you make money from me, hire social media marketers, push for anti-war and peace all around the world. Your brothers and sisters, you're born here at the same time. You've all been tricked to believing that you're different or that you come from a different colored flag or a different colored sounding creed or different lines on the map. It's all bullshit. Your brothers and sisters love each other, protect each other, help each other in this world. This is the Garden of Eden here. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.